Back once again. Hi, Bank 60s on your computer screen, TV screen, whatever the case may be, screen. It's Normsoft Devs, Scourge of War Waterloo. Man, oh man, exciting times. Exciting times. I've been thinking so much about what on earth it is that I'm going to do here. Ooh, boy. So many little things, so many major things. Been thinking, really looking forward to this one. All right, so we're going to get right back into it. Battle of LIGNY. Hey, thumbs up means like, then subscribe, then hit notification bell, and you know when videos from Bank 60s get posted. And we continue to experience 19th century combat at its best in the Battle of Ligny, retelling of the Battle of Ligny, although it's going a little historically, although the French, I think, are doing maybe a little bit better than history. I would like to think so. So, once again, looking overall situation here, 4,300 points, 51,000 fighting men, the Guard in position to begin its advance with... and, of course, I do want to take a second to appreciate one other thing. White pants, blue pants. There's something to remember, right? Morand, blue pants. Friant, white pants. I don't know if that was by design necessarily. I'd like to think that I might be onto something there. But that's how I certainly will remember these two units as we move forward. And there's another thing I want to try out. I wonder if you can take Friant, detach him. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this in real time, and I'm gonna have to find out a compelling reason. I can't just doodle around back here. I ain't got time for that. So Friant is gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna advance the Guard a little closer up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and not do it the way I was saying before, because quite frankly, I think really we do need to focus on pushing the line forward faster, sooner rather than later. And I want to do this test to see if this command control situation would work. I think that the Guard is designed, if we take a look at, and not just the Guard, but there's actual Amand is designed this way too, where basically each of these divisions, Friant and Morand, Friant and Petit, can kind of tag team the division and turn it into a familiar-sized force, division-sized force comprising what amounts to 2 brigades, essentially by detaching 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4 battalions and having them go with one of the commanders, keeping attached the other battalions that you're not using that way, keeping them attached to the other commander, and the two commanders can kind of use this massive brigade of 7 battalions, kind of more like a traditional division of a couple of brigades. And so what I want to try to do is I'm going to detach 3 battalions from Friant. I'm going to detach these 3 that are in the rear back here. And let's just take a look at these guys. These are veterans right here and elites. All of them are grenadiers, I believe. Grenadiers, yes. I do believe all of these guys are grenadiers. That's right. Morand is the chasseurs à pied de la garde. We're looking at guys who can shoot at 150 yards. I think that's normal. Okay. Who can shoot in 26 seconds. In 24 seconds, that unit right there is going to be a killer. 2nd Battalion, 1st Regiment Chasseurs à la Pied, or à Pied de la Garde. Here, same. 26 seconds, veterans. So all the elite guys, regulars, 28. Okay, so these guys are regulars. They're not so hot. Chasseurs à Pied. These guys are 20. Okay, so, yeah, what I'm going to try here is to detach these 3 units here. And then also detach Prussian. And then see who will come with him if I move him and then issue a formation order. So let's see who comes with him. Right? Let's see here. Put him in. Okay, it's the part of the division that is the main force, okay? So now I go to where is our brigade commander? I think it's Petit. There's Friant. Where is Petit? There he is. Okay, let's detach him and take command of him. And then now let's see who follows him up here. Okay. The brigade did. Now that's interesting. The artillery doesn't, but the brigade is still following him. Okay, so we can't do it like I thought we could. What if we maybe detach? So we have detached Friant. What if we reattach him? And we have him. Let's take command of these artillery. That way we're not fudging around with the formations too awful much for the artillery. But let's see what happens if we... Yeah, okay. So it looks like when you detach battalions separately like this, they cannot march to Friant, at least not in the way that I've figured yet. That's okay. At any rate, I was going to get this guard battery, this guard artillery, kind of closer over this way. We'll put them in this field right here. And get them set up. And they'll start blasting up on the hill over there like that. Now, there was one thing. We had Gerard's division over here moving forward. He is getting himself into a little bit of a mess, maybe. Let's make sure he's being smart about things. And let's get some skirmishers out right here. Let's go ahead and take command of these skirmishers here. So over there on the right with the guard, we're kind of waiting on portions of the cavalry to come up. So we're kind of waiting on that right now. Now another move I wanted to make, by the way, is an important one, and that's to start bringing this artillery. We're going to come over here and shift to kind of more over here so that we're shooting over at these guys. So we're going to bring these guns kind of more right there. Set them up in the positions that I prefer. I always like to go with that double line. These guns, same thing. And I think that's a good firing position. And this is intended to go, you know, get the guns in a position to fire down on these troops over here. Anybody that comes this way, but in this field. Bring these guys, this next battery right here. Nope, I like this one. This guard horse battery back here. This leftover guard horse battery. Let's bring that up. And let's have it be right here. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's I think that might be Gerard's divisional artillery, actually. So that's okay. We'll bring them over. We'll bring them over here. Where we were going to bring, where we were telling that single gun to go out. I tell you what, we're going to have to go a little further to the left. And then they'll be able, I think, to see, and they'll probably shoot off in this direction, but they'll be here to cover everything out in that field there. We'll thin out our artillery presence here a bit, that's okay. But we want to make sure we get back over to where the guards step. All right, cavalry's coming in. These 3 battalions that were detached really need to come up. And then the next thing is, as we get the guard on the move, here we go. We want to make sure that guards got all the ammo they need. Okay? And what I am hoping, frankly, is that having them stocked up with a ton of ammo will ultimately mean that, like, it's like a machine gun effect where the guard just becomes like an absolute killing machine, like they are, frankly, but that you get to see just kind of what they can do. So we're going to bring this next portion of the guard up, and we don't want to waste any time here, so because the guard needs to go forward right now. Now is the time. So here's the ammo wagon for the guard. Here's the guard's commander, Petite. We have everybody attached. We're going to go ahead and get everybody in a double line. Bringing everybody up. We're going to have them up there. All right. Now, the people that we're going to bring by road will be the chasseurs. They'll come in through town. And right now, the next thing we're going to do as a phase of this advance is to bring the young guard forward. And we need to try and get this battery out of here. It's going to be a mission for the young guard. And by the way, we need to get these silly skirmishers straightened out here. There we go. We got them. All right, let's go ahead and send them across the river, although they're now exhausted. We'll stop them. They can rest. Now, where did I put... There's that unit of the young... There's the other brigade. We got 1 battalion here. Do I have 2 battalions in... here? No, I just have the 1. Oh, and I have one here. Yeah, okay. Right. All right, so let's bring this brigade. This is Chartrand. He's the guy. Let's make sure that the unit that's in the church is detached. And then Chartrand himself will lead the initial push here. We're going to bring him up. We'll have the guys come in road. And we will form up in double line. As a matter of fact, we're going to have to change that. There we go. They are detached and staying in the church. That's what we want. All right, so while they do that, and they're going to basically be going straight after these guns and clearing a path for the old guard to get started doing what it does. And then let's see here. Let's start bringing up. Let's see here. Let's start bringing up this artillery. We can detach. So what happens is Morand detaches, controls the artillery, I think is the way this works. And we'll put them kind of over here. And we'll take roads over this way. Boom. Yeah, we didn't want to do that. We'll detach him, and we'll bring these troops, these ground troops up. Well, they're going to be coming this way, so that's good. But we'll be bringing them up, and I think what I'll start with is to just bring them up here, have them take the road, and stop in assault column. Then they'll come up the road this way. Here we go, the young guard coming across. Let's check the left. I don't think we have much in the way of... do we have horse artillery battery here? It looks like we do. Yeah. All right. So Jacquinot's got some guns here. Where is your commander? We'll bring them up. And I guess we could just bring them up right here. They'd be able to pound away on the enemy forces in Wagnally, same as the rest. Got to stay focused a little bit on what's going on over here on the left. Make sure that Gerard's not making a fool of us. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, fellas. We're doing good there. Got skirmishers in place here. This fight's going about as well as you might have wanted it to. Or could have expected it to. So now I think would be a good time over here just to make sure that we add some potent. Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? We're losing something over here. Maybe those are skirmishers that were right. I think maybe it was the unit that was right there. The other half of this battalion. Ew, fellas. This has been a tough fight in and around this fort right here. These guys are about toast. We need to get them out of there. Get these guys in. Deal with this issue right here. It is an issue. And then we need to bring up more guns. Here, we need to... Something's going on over here that's keeping our guns from coming up. I wonder what it is. Maybe the Prussians are too close or something. So, at any rate, we were going to bring the Guard Cav forward. The Guard Heavy Cav. This is under Gem in. Gerard's Brigade moving forward. These are Prussians that are pretty tired, I do believe. But the Guard Cav will come right up in through here, and we'll form column as we go. They can go ahead and walk. Here we go with the Young Guard coming across the bridge. Going right at these guns. And we're going to form a line, and we're going to just come up right at them. And we're just going to shoot at them until they go away. We'll be needing maybe some help out here on this side. These guys maybe need to go raid or screen. We'll see what happens if we have these guys go screen. Take off, take charge. What'll they go do? Okay, they're not going to go the way that I want to, that's for sure. So we're going to take that off. We're going to call that not what I asked you guys to do. We're going to have you come up here, present a threat like you should. Like your cavalry, like you are. And then also, we need to start looking at some reinforcements over here with infantry. Those guys get a little closer over here. Got some guns coming up. Cavalry right here. They're trying to mount a little bit of a counterattack. No big deal. We now will... Oh, hey. Look at that. Okay. Let's bring the rest of the brigade forward here. Let's just come on up. And then the guards in place, ready to come forward. The old guard, that is. We will bring them forward. There was some cavalry right here. Looks like Prussian cavalry got run off. So the old guard will just kind of push this direction, I think. And they'll be in double line. And where is that ammo wagon of theirs? Let's go ammo wagon. Buddy, we're going to want you. We're going to want you right in the thick of it. We're going to let him get close to the action. And we're going to see if this kind of improves the way that the guard attacks other units with guns, you know, with rifles. Young guard taking some losses here coming up the hill. Hopefully we can run these guns off, kill some of them. Here we go. Let's go forward. We gotta push forward now, men. Now is the time to push forward. All right, let's move a little faster. Let's step it up. The skirmishers are soaking up all the canister fire. That's good. These guys don't need to be in skirmish formation. We're shooting. That's good. We're going to just advance. We're engaged here. We're going to advance. Same here. And I think we'll be able to run these guns off. That will set the line to the left. The guard will be able to come up in double line, engage all of this infantry here, and hopefully push it back. This is Chartrand's brigade. We have the other brigade of the Young Guard here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and have it ready to be here for when, if there's a break, we'll have them here. Chartrand's going to get roughed up a bit. And here comes the old guard. And this is where we let these guys chop wood. How are we doing on killing guys? Come on, baby. They're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. They're not making them run, though. So, what we need to do right now is... How far away are they? 130 yards? Charge. We'll have that line of skirmishers coming with us. The Young Guard, the brave men of the 1st Voltigeurs 1st Battalion make the charge to run off the Prussian artillery, doing so successfully thus far. Not too awful. Keep the momentum going, boys. Keep the momentum going. Run them off. Run them off so that the old men can do the fighting for us. Oh boy! Okay, now they're into a little trouble there. Getting into that line infantry that's got them queued up. All right, and then we've got a huge Prussian artillery park a little further to the rear. All right, so that was fun. Let's get some skirmishers out over this direction, and let's hold on the left right here, and the guard will be allowed to kind of, we'll just coagulate. I think, hopefully, I do believe that we'll kind of be on the other side of this hill and in defilade, away from those guns once more, and then we'll be able to really do some damage with the old guard. I think they're going to bring some infantry up forward here, maybe prematurely. Let's see here. Let's get some skirmishers, guard skirmishers out. Ooh, come on, guys, get out of there. Get moving. Oh, man. We didn't quite run off those guns like we would have liked. There's no doubt about that. And these guard troops are going to chew on a little bit of lead right here. advance a little here. We're going to switch our facing here. Stay in line, move forward. We'll move on the left first. Let's get into position with the guard. And let's see how they chop it up here. 4-1, they're advancing. You guys go ahead, retreat. That's fine. You guys rejoin your unit. And retreat. That's fine. These guys here aren't getting shot at with canister like they were a minute ago. Let's go ahead, bring them back here. They'll be in a position where they can kind of help out. The rest of the young guard is here. We can bring them up to, I don't know exactly. They could come up here and support, I think, here. Come up on the left. All right, now we need to, well, I'll tell you what, we need to go. Actually, I'll tell you what, we should do maybe a double line like that. I think that's better. Have these guys here. These guys are doing fine. Probably fall them back though. And then bring this unit of the Grenadiers on over. We can double click. And the old guard gets to work. As you can see here, 33, 11, 0 to 21. And one thing that I'll go ahead and do is bring these guys up. This battalion, I'm going to split in half. I'll split off 200 men. These are 200 strong grenadiers who are going to come out here, and we're going to see if we can find a juicy target to charge. None of these guns back here can shoot at me. All their troops are in the way. We're falling back here. We're taking some pretty heavy losses. We're not taking them back up. Quite a few of the young guardsmen kind of out here on the field. You know, it's maybe a little bit of a bloodier day than we'd like for the young guard today. We lost the fort again over here. Damn it. We got knocked out of it again, but the Prussians aren't moving at it. What are we doing over here on the left? Okay, Gerard's division probably needs to take a chill pill over here. I'm thinking that he's done enough. I think we take control of everybody and we try to just kind of shore everything up here, make sure that the ground taken can't be lost easily. I think we're in decent shape that way. We've got some artillery on the hill here. Some cavalry that apparently has been trying to cause issues. Maybe that's the guard cav. Yep. Yep. And they have apparently not been doing so hot. Let's see, where are the others of them? They just went off on their own. Those bastards. You guys need to try and follow orders. Those guys just went off and got themselves killed. Damn them. And then we've got this unit here that, oh my, has suffered mightily. Well, let's go back to the overall here. Okay. We're still gaining in points, and I think a lot of that has to do with the Imperial Guard chopping away, as I had told y'all about. There's 5 to 41. got this unit right here that's getting ready as I was bringing them up. Here we go. Grenadiers of the Guard. Come forward. We're going to lose a few men on the way in. But we are going to charge these guys right here. Let's see how we do. These Grenadiers of the Guard are supposed to be excellent melee. And they are proving to be thus far. Oh, God, yes. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, we're losing quite a few troops there. Our morale is not going down too badly, though. We're losing a lot of guys. All right, they made us run off. And they made, they took one of our standards, damn it. I don't like that one. They were just outnumbered by a bunch. Damn it. Quite all right. As you can see, we are making many other spots along the line. Run off. I think we can probably begin to advance over on this side. And then let's not forget about the cavalry. And let's see here. We need to get Superv's brigade, or Superv's division on the move. What kind of cav do they have? Are they the Hussars, or do they have the Lancers? They've got the Lancers. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Let's go to his artillery. Right there. And we're going to detach it for the time being. Go back to him. Move the rest of the cavalry division forward. Here. Right here. We'll put her in line. Make sure we got everybody so they don't stop. Guard continues its work. And then, lest we forget to bring up Moran's division, or Moran's brigade rather, and you can call it. Oh, nope. That's not who that is. Come on now. Oh, it is Cameron. Yeah, chasseurs à la pied. Okay. Very well. They will come up. They will get into, they'll take the road. Assault column. Taking the road. Oh, no, not taking the road then. Not taking the road. And, let's see how we're doing up here. Okay, they're starting to take some losses that I don't like them taking. We're getting charged here by these Prussians, these bastards. Those are some brave Prussians right there. Coming up against the Guard like it ain't nothing. Let's go, guys. We can't let that just go. Oh my lord, they broke them and made them surrender too. Look at this unit of Prussians right here. Who would have ever expected this? We've got these veterans that are getting beat. Stop. Form up. Pour it into them. You guys need to retreat. That's alright. That's alright. Man, it is intense, man. It is intense. Like camping. Let's bring up Guy's brigade. Right here. In line. And have it exert some pressure over here to support grenadiers. Let's have these guys come up. And let's give these guys a break. They can hang out in the rear for a bit. Where is our supply wagon? Thank you very much. Still back here. That is not good, guys. We wanted to take advantage. Let's go. Let's go. Still have this cavalry moving up. These guys still are not moving. Not a whole hell of a lot going on over here. Except a Prussian counterattack. A successful one at that. We could probably retire all of these guys, quite frankly. Or at least some of them. These guys, it's no use having them getting shot up where they are, yeah. They did a good job. But it's time to retire. It's time to, you know, kind of gather rack around the hamlet there. We did a decent job killing Prussians over here. That was the idea. They reacted with a fair bit of force here. Now, that weakens this side perhaps significantly for the First Corps to take advantage of. Maybe, I don't know. Our artillery is still growling away on the left. It is now 1901, a little bit after 7. By the way, also worth mentioning, the Guard Cav going off on its own and doing whatever it wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to have happen, no doubt about it. That's unfortunate. The fight in the center continues, though, with the Grenadiers of the Guard, who are not performing like I advertised, not quite like advertised. You know, I'm not going to deny that. I haven't been paying perhaps as close an attention to them as I should. Like, for instance, let's go over here and get a flank. There is that. These guys here are not doing well. I wonder if we're up against really I don't know what Prussian troops we're up against, though. But maybe they're good, really good. And they kicked us back out of the fort again. We can't seem to keep anybody in there. But we'll load it back up again. 274 more guys. 274 more guys. Got the rest of the Guard coming up. Chop it away. Chop, chop, chop. Got these guys to run off. Good. Got our Lancers coming up. And I think what I want to do here is these Lancers here. Grab their brigade commander, Colbert. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and we're going to just start running on all this artillery. We're going to go on a little gun hunting mission right here. And let's run them. Let's go, boys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bring some more troops forward. The Grenadiers will continue advancing. guys. We've got the chasseurs à la pied coming up. We've got some of our troops running here. We need to get Chartrand out of there. Those guys are routing. Damn it. Guard! Getting stood up here unexpectedly, I will admit. Get him out of there. We don't want to spend everybody out, you know. We don't want to have everybody shot to pieces. You know, the Guard's got a long way to go, a lot of ground to cover, and a lot of guys to kill yet. And we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna set about doing it. You know, there's really not many other ways for me to gain a victory in this thing. A convincing one, anyway. How we doing? Alright, let's have everybody get up here. Let's have these guys charge whatever they can. Charge. No, come on. Gosh darn it. They weren't. I don't know why they don't go after the guns first. We're going to probably use these guys up doing this. But that's okay. As a matter of fact, I think I might just go ahead and put a bunch of these guys on raid. Hopefully they go the right direction. So yeah, let's go raid. They're taking a guy there. Let's go charge. Let's go charge. And all of this, by the way, too, again, is points. And there was something I was going to raise earlier in the fight that I didn't mention yet that I thought was good to say is that the reason why I think that guns are treated like as points the way that they are in the game has something to do not only with the crew being captured or killed, but also the value of the destruction of enemy war goods in general is the way I think I would say it. Is can't be, you know, understated, you might say. Let's bring a couple of the chasseurs battalions up to help while we discuss this. And so that's kind of why you want to take artillery like this. That's why it's you know, attractive to do it. So we've got that going. I don't know if we've attracted this. We haven't attracted this cavalry, oddly enough. But just in case, I'm going to bring this this half of Pajol's troops over, and that is Soul's division. And they're just going to take up a position over here. Kind of in here, right about there. We'll call that good. We'll bring them over, we'll set them up in line. We'll have that there. And then what we'll want to do as well, right here, is we're going to want to bring these guys up. These guns right here, kind of like this. Horse batteries that are going to just be there in a a good position to deliver some long-range pain on the bad guys. And hopefully run some of them off. Put these guys kind of in here. That's all right with me. Got like that. All right. we can roll the rest of this line up, but right here like this. Here they go. And hopefully we can watch some of this go down. We got the guard really, I think, in its groove now. The young guard's over here kind of chilling. Chartrand's brigade is left of it over there. I'm still holding on to the fort for now. I'll go ahead and put another one of Dipper's units in there. Yep, right there. And they'll come over, they'll run. And now that we've got a flank over here, now I am going to just be ready with this cav. Right here. And these are lancers. These are lancers. And so once these guys run, it's going to be bad news for them. As a matter of fact, if they don't run soon, it's really going to be bad news for them. I've got them while they're falling back, so I don't think they're able to actually form square. Lancers. Let's watch this. Boom, 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 boom. 57, 70, oh, full, bam, bam. That's what they do. Should make them surrender. Boom, 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 boom. That's what they do. 102 guys. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Brought our wagon up. Got that. Our artillery, our ammo wagon. And the guard continues. Chop, chop, chop it away. It doesn't end, my friends. It doesn't end. And this is, it's 1911. We still have over 2 hours of this sucker left to go. The guard still has a lot of ground to cover. Like I said, a lot of ground to cover, a lot of guys to kill. And I think this is a good time to go ahead, pause, take a second. We've got our cav moving the way we wanted. The Prussians are it's not looking good for them on the battlefield with the troops that are that are deployed on the battlefield. All this artillery back here will continue causing problems for it. I don't know how. I mean, we continue making them run. Our guys are probably pretty winded, so we can back it up. We can back this up. Oh my lord. So now we've got ourselves to a minor defeat. All right. Here at a little past 7 p.m. Sundown will be coming here before too much longer, but we have now effectively thrown the rest of the army, key being the guard, into the enemy and into the fray. And I do believe that really what's going to happen now is that this is going to be, these are the sides of battles that you don't really hear a lot about. I I think is the way that I would put it. There's a lot of kind of just mop-up work, I think, that I'm going to be doing here with the Guard, with these random squares, with these random skirmishers. It's going to be a little tedious. I need to basically clear out all these dudes off of this hill right here. Then, next move is bring up artillery on this hill. As a matter of fact, what I will do in coordination, as a matter of fact, there's one thing I want to kind of test a little bit, is to see what happens if I go ahead with the 4th Corps, move forward, and take the LIGNY objective over here on the right. I wonder if that will maybe divert attention away in this direction toward LIGNY. Maybe they, maybe it triggers a counterattack from these guys. Maybe these guys counterattack in this direction. I don't know. I know that I think that this objective would then light up. Taking LIGNY at this point now. I mean, let's just look at the points here. Where are we at? 1912. It would be smart to get the 1,000 points right now. To just go ahead and do it. To get myself closer to that, at least that 10,000 mark. There's a draw. But a draw, I will call a victory based on the condition of the Prussian army, right? So we are now killing them at a significantly higher clip than they're killing us. We're taking batteries, gaining points that way, and there's going to be a lot of just like mop-up work that's done in this area where a whole bunch of Prussians are getting cut down. I think that my cav will be able to get back here and do more work with this artillery back here and gain points. I do believe that I'm on the way, like I said, to a minor victory with the time that I have left. So I've gone, well, I'll do a little bit of math here. At the current rate, using the Guard the way that I did, and in the fights that exist right now, at any rate, we gained about 2,500 points in about 42 minutes. So I'm going to do that 2,500 divided by 42. That's 59 points per minute in the last. And that probably, that's a lot. I wasn't doing that much damage that quickly when I was taking St. Amand at the beginning of the battle. You'll remember that I went up, to maybe 1,300 points in an hour. 1,300 in an hour versus 2,540 minutes now. Obviously, you can tell that the Guard is having its effect. I think that if I'm able to bring artillery up onto this hill and start shooting, I guess maybe at these guys. Let's take a look. I wonder if I can't see them right now. Oh no, there they are. Okay, so, guns up on this hilltop would probably be able to shoot. It certainly would be able to shoot anything that's coming at me from over here. this is, by the way, I do believe, Blue Kerr's famous headquarters right here by this large windmill. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, the job number one is, okay, here we go. We gotten ourselves around the flank here. Let's sweep these guys away from this side of the battlefield and take this hilltop, bring up the Guards' artillery and put it on there. Have the cavalry in place on the Guards' right, probably up against this road right here. And then really we could bring up Fourth Corps' artillery. And by the way, we would need to clear out these cavalry. This is Prussian cav right here, I think. And some Prussian infantry. Oh no, it's all Prussian infantry, and they're running some direction. Then we got a little bit of artillery back here. So, as a matter of fact, with these hussars of Pajoles, we may have some work to do. A little mop-up work over here, take some guns, push forward a little more with the cavalry, and basically grab hold of this road. Kind of up here. Or at least arrange kind of, make that the goal and arrange a defensive line heading. And we'll see if maybe we can spread I don't know if we'll be able to get everybody along it, but the Guard kind of being arranged heading this direction along this road curve here, kind of anchored at this fort. The Young Guard pushing on the left into Saint Amand, this way toward the remnants of Third Corps. The Old Guard, the Grenadiers, probably taking a breather, finishing up here, taking a breather. The Chasseurs à pied taking over and heading forward along here, and then the cavalry continuing to just be an issue on this flank here, with artillery behind it once we're able to clear out this area here. All this considering that we will, I think, with some of Fourth Corps' remaining troops advance on Ligny, take those points. And I think we may make that the first thing that we do in the next video. I think that's a smart approach. We still have some of our Lancer units back here, or no, these are Chasseurs Cheval. Different brigades, very small brigade of light cavalry. These were our Lancers who really did, no, there was another unit of these guys that did a lot of killing here not too long ago. Here they are, I think. They're around here somewhere. Maybe that's them. Maybe that's them. No? Where'd they go? That's weird. So anyway, pushing forward with the Young Guard on the left, probably linking into the fort over here. Old Guard to the right of them, pushing this direction, and beginning the final advance, I think, late battle advance on Brie, which will open up back here after I take the Ligny objective. And then, you know, then not too long from that, we've got 6 Corps coming on, which will bolster our strength. That'll bring our strength back up above 50,000 again. I mean, this has been a costly battle. No doubt about that. We lost another over 5,000 more troops since the last time we stopped. And, you know, the reason why I just frown at that is because I think about it like this. I need, you know, I'm Napoleon. I need all these guys. You know, I got a war to win, and getting guys killed is not going to be helpful in that cause. Now, there is something to the idea that this is 43,000. Anytime, by the way, I see Napoleon, the army get into the 40s, I start to get a little nervous about attrition, based on the idea, again, that Napoleon was going to need these guys again for the next couple of days. Granted, when you look at the casualty totals, let's look at the Guard, for instance. So here I was saying that the Guard's performance was, you know, relatively subpar, and maybe if we looked at, you know, if we looked at the, now hold on a minute here. Gio, why isn't it showing me? Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah, if we select Freon, okay. I mean, he's gotten about as good as he's given. He's lost quite a few troops. I mean, quite a few of those big badasses I was talking about before have gone down today. However, I did a little bit of math on this earlier. I did it wrong. There was I wanted to correct. Yeah, I should have corrected that earlier. But at any rate, let's correct it by doing it right here. So the brigade started, Freon, the division started with a little over what is that? 4570. All right, and they're down to 1954. $45.70, or they've lost 1934, which leaves what their strength should be at a little over 2,600, which means that there are about 700 alive guys who are just too scared to fight, or who are too shaken up. Even though they're old Guard members, I mean, you know, maybe they're guys who came into this and, you know, were like, you know what? Okay, I'm good. You know, I'm out later. I'll see you guys I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've seen enough combat for today. I'm an old Guard guy. I wasn't supposed to have to fight too much today. I bet that was probably some of it. But at any rate, you still got 1,900 guys in the division/brigade who are good to go. And like I say, I think it would be worthwhile to essentially just give them a little breather. They're below half strength now after that combat against against the remnants of a full Prussian division. I mean, you know. And I guess these guys are no slouches necessarily, but I never really expected the Guard to put up, you know, to be challenged in that way by those, you know, what looked to be just regular line troops from the Prussians. So, just to take another look at the other part. So basically, the Grenadiers of the Guard will still have about 2,600 troops when all's said and done after Ligny is done. They may not see any more fighting today. That was a bloody 42 minutes for them. I'm not sure. We'll see what ends up happening. But look at all those blue coats and white pants laying out there. I mean, there's a lot of gray out there, too. Those are the dead Prussians. We like that. And there's more of them out there than there are ours. But there's too many of our old Guard guys laying out here. Too many of these Grenadiers laying out here. Not good. So we're going to give them, let them take it easy for a bit. It'll be like a reserve brigade for the old Guard moving forward. We'll let the Chasseurs up here and the young Guard kind of take care of business here toward the end of the game, and then we'll wait on 6 Corps to come up. I think that'll add something around 11,000, maybe 12,000 troops to our strength and maybe allow us to maybe we push over in this direction and really just go all in on taking Ligny and taking Brie and killing Prussians and letting that be that, taking cannons and gaining a victory in that way. Not worrying so much about the Namur Road. I mean, you know, our army is where it is now. I mean, we, you know, you can't get all your guys killed just going after a peaceful road. Live to fight another day. The Prussians, if I can kill enough of them, I do believe that 3rd Corps and 4th Corps would have a hard time perhaps rejoining Wellington because they'd have to try. I mean, like, the battle would continue tomorrow and I'd have 6th Corps, I'd have the rest of 1st Corps, you'd have Prussian 3rd and 4th Corps wherever they are, and they would be, I would be finishing the job over here at Namur Road and I would be starting in the morning, no doubt. 6th Corps would likely be advancing either from behind the Guard or from behind 3rd Corps through Saint-Amand-la-Haye toward Wagnally and up this direction with the rest of 1st Corps advancing here. And so I think if you're the Prussians right now, you know, eventually you're going to be trying to rally as much strength as you can, getting up the road, and then maybe what you try to do is start marching everybody up off this side of the map and use 3rd Corps as a bit of a rear guard action right in here. But I think if you're the Prussian commander, you really start thinking about leaving the field right about now. Funk Soul Brother. And what I'm talking about doing, which is having the Young Guard anchor at this fort here, I'm probably going to have to retake. The Young Guard anchor here, then the Old Guard spread around here, and then the cavalry be in place here. I mean, I think I'll be in a good position with 6th Corps, maybe to come up behind the cavalry just in the center, and boom, finish the push on Brie, take Ligny. Whatever these guys do is whatever these guys do. And, I mean, I don't see any point right now in going for this objective. I mean, even militarily, I mean, I guess, you'd want it, but at the same time, you want the Prussian army to go this way, or this way, not this way. And so if you kind of usher them off this way, I don't think militarily that would be what you would be wanting to do if you're in Napoleon's shoes right now. So continuing to try to push just through this direction to Brie, up to Namur Road, hopefully, you know, in the center. You know, we were able to get to this hilltop and just about take it in roughly 40 minutes. We have a little over another 2 hours to try to finish the job. The Chasseurs are going to run into this division. That's probably going to be a bloody fight. We're probably, I mean, we may be in a position here where we need to take Exelmann's Corps because there's a lot of decent cavalry here. Fold it over in a position right here. Bring the rest of 4th Corps over and move forward with 4th Corps out of Ligny. I think that may be another thing that we need to do. And just isolate 3rd Corps over here all by itself, thinking that this matters. And then we're over here just killing Prussians until nightfall. And then I think, you know, I think that's what it'll be. And, you know, that can be fun. And we'll just run around, and we'll get into little fights where we have to. But you know, we have taken Saint Amand. We have taken Saint Amand La Haye. We are well on the way to taking Brie, and we should be in good shape, depending on what this cavalry decides to do. That's really it. I mean, I see the 4th Corps getting in a fight with these guys, the Old Guard getting in a fight with these guys, this cavalry getting in a fight with these guys. This is all mostly artillery back here. This is all cavalry. I mean, the Prussians have, this is their infantry. And there's some battalions here. I mean, they've got nothing but these guys for infantry, you know, as far as either punching or stopping power. And, you know, whatever they do, I guess, you know, if they come against the 4th Corps and really tear them up, okay, I guess that sucks. We'll see what kind of problems that creates for me, I guess. Otherwise, you know, I'm keen to just keep pushing in the center with the Guard. With the cav, fold this cav over here, bring 4th Corps forward up into these hills back here that we kind of planned on doing anyway at the beginning of the battle, and come back here to Brie, and then, you know, so we move from, let's just say, here to, and we're going to take this in the first hour. We don't have much in our way to stop us from moving all the way to Brie, other than these guys. And if we can get 4th Corps to get these guys busy, well, we can flank them. I think we can run them off in the next hour and a half. Maybe be able to go ahead and grab Brie for whatever points it's worth. Have the points from the casualty count. Take some more guns. Call it a good day. I think that's kind of how we'll move forward with this. And I think at the end of the battle, depending on what the point total is, what the victory level becomes, or what the victory level is, I'll be able to kind of justify, rationalize around what the outcome might have been historically, whether the Prussian army would have left, where it would have gone, and all of that. And then we'll probably take some time to kind of honor, survey, and just appreciate, you might say, although appreciate's not a word you want to use, the carnage of the day as well, which you must always do. You must always refer. What a battle it's been, yo. I've had so much fun doing this. Really, this battle is really a great time. And we, you know, there's some stuff we may be able to figure out to do with our cavalry over here. I mean, there's still some fun to be had yet. It's not going to just all be garbage disposal. It'll be some fun. So I'll look forward to it. I really hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Once again, drop that like. Smash that like button, y'all. Hit the subscription, hit the bell notification in order to get updated when videos released. And I'll see you on the next one. Until next time, Bag 60's out. Norbsoft Dev, Scourge of War, Waterloo, my favorite. We'll see you on the next video.